ever setting, being completely focused on your target. So knowing what you actually want or having a why. For instance, I can articulate, I have two very big dreams, and each of them, I've taken years to distill them into two dreams, and each of them are two words. So for me personally, it's human happiness and planetary sustainability. And so those are my end targets, the game I'm playing my entire life. And so I may be focused on this next logical step right now of sharing my wisdom and hopefully results producing advice for you on the Sleep Summit. Yet through that focal point, whatever you're focused on now is your next logical step, there's this transparent view or line of sight straight to my dreams of each person that I affect being that much happier and leaving the planet that much more sustainable. And so it's this internested, and I teach this in Rewired for Success, this internested set of your next logical step into your sweet spot goal, into your chief aim, into your dreams. So I've named a couple of the pieces of that, the dreams and the next logical steps, but they are a transparent sight line of focus and inspiration that is known to you at every size and every level. So I know the dream place, backing up to the chief aim for 3 to 5 years. I know that my goal is to rewire 1 million humans for higher success and happiness on the success and happiness side. I also know on the planetary side that it's to purchase and switch over another percentage of energy from non-renewable to renewable. And we're doing that right now with the hydrogen company I'm invested in. So that's a more concrete chunk. And then you chunk back to your sweet spot goal and then to your next logical step. Because most people do the opposite. They actually oscillate between not next logical steps, but this busy, never-ending, overwhelming, dissatisfying to-do list, and then they swing out of that because it's a nightmare, and then they swing out of that sort of la-la daydreaming in their dreams, and I mean it, not true dream building and creating and manifesting, but daydreaming la-la land. And then they go, well, I don't believe it. It's too big. I'm not going to achieve it. And so they swing back into, okay, I'll just tick off something more on my to-do list. And this oscillation of what I call percentage, about 80% here and about 20% here, with no focus in the middle of sweet spot goal and chief aim, has people oscillating in this very frustrating pendulum swing, as opposed to their primary focus on their sweet spot goal, as I do, with a daily next logical step of progression and a transparent sight line to my bigger chief aim and my bigger dreams. Then even if I'm quote unquote doing accounting, though I've got folks doing that, it's not, oh, poor me, boredom. I'm actually charged always by my chief aims and my dreams. And so there is a integrated, almost like those Russian dolls, the nested or integrated way of being. So that is a half a dozen of the key success principles and practices that I've built in to, or rewired myself into. In fact, I built what's called Successopedia, which is a living reservoir of success principles and practices. It's 40 principles with 3 success practices per principle in our Rewired for Success program. So I could add more, but I'm going to pause and just remain there because I'd rather give a smaller amount with a higher quality. If you just play this back or read this back again as you're watching or listening and wanting to become more successful and more satisfied in anything, take notes, rewind this, play this again, listen to this again, read this again, and draw a picture for yourself of your next logical steps, your sweet spot goal, your chief aim, and your dreams. And that is not just one success principle, but a nested, living conveyor belt is the image that I just got, but it's this progressive path for you on your success journey.